Bsmooth coming back at you. Welcome to Smooth Kreation. And y'all already know what it is. We're finna get into a little product review here, man. As anybody who know me, I am a budget building king. I love to build stuff off a budget. And ran across a brand. I know a lot of guys been talking about these subwoofers, but I ran across something else that they have. They have mid-range. Let's get into the brand, man. Let's get it. All right, here we go right here, guys. We're gonna do a nice unboxing here. I know, man, y'all ain't never seen me in the shed. I'm in the shed chilling, man. I had to clean up a little. I know it ain't no damn shop in there, but it's my little workspace. All right. See what we have here. Brand right here, made by Yanka. I think that's how I pronounce it. Not sure. Don't quote me, unquote me, whatever. This is they mid-range. They say the rated power is 100 watts RMS. Well, 100 watt max. So, I'm not sure on that. Got a little card in here. So, let's go through the descriptions of it. There, all the specs of the speakers and everything else, man. I mean, power handling 50 watt. Got a constant power handler, 100. So, you know, that's right there. It's going to be your RMS. It's like 50. And, you know, your max is going to be like 100. So, you know, that's not bad. Interesting, though, because it got a 25.5 millimeter voice core, which is kind of pretty decent for a budget 6.5. I think these things was like $35 for the pair, which is unbeatable because $35 for two mid-range 6.5s, and they look great. And this is the cheap budget brand of them, and y'all will wait to it, nothing major. A lot of people have seen Yanka and their subwoofers. So Yanka make these subwoofers. There's been a lot of speculation going on that the subwoofers are better than Scar, and they are cheaper. They are cheaper. All of these stuff are actually cheaper, but do it hold up to the build quality is the question. So, like I say, the MS65 P1. I mean, the build of it is actually pretty alright. It put me in the mind. It put me in the mind of an Audio Legion speaker, and I mean, I like it because it's paper cone. Anytime when you're dealing with a mid-range, you want a paper cone mid-range. You want that. That right there produces way better sound waves than any other. And before I go with like a two-way or something, I do a mid-range, you know. And these things here come in a variety of colors. I mean, it's got a nice ass box, but it come in a variety of colors. But as like honestly, man, the build quality of this, man, I love the way that the leads are actually ran versus you just have them stuck up there. You know, they got a little mount, I'll just flip it over for a second. It's not gonna break now. A little plastic mount here, and it's actually sturdy versus having just these right here, the terminals, and then just have a little bolt going through there, then they be you know, nah, it's actually pretty good. These are 4 ohms a piece, so I'm gonna be running these at 2 ohms on the amp on each set. Awesome for the little amp. We're gonna try them out on the 1000.4 that I had in on night shift. And for everybody don't know, it's the purple tie hole with the offsets, or I mean not the offsets, but the off-road rims on there. So take a look at that, you know, past videos, past tense, life, whatever. But right now we talking about this right here, and we're gonna also do a little bit on the woofers that they have and check them out as well. So the whole bill for the Fusion is probably gonna be this brand because I believe in cheap and reliable, and that is cheap and reliable. $35 for two mid-range, you can't beat that with a fucking bat. I don't care how you put it. Now, do it holds up to the quality that I'm thinking? I don't know. So we're gonna find that out in the next video. It's the store online on Amazon, Yanka. And as you can see, subwoofer, DJs, systems, all kinds of stuff, man. When I say they fairly cheap, man, they're fairly cheap, man. gonna go into car speakers, man. I'm gonna give y'all a glimpse of what I purchased here. Alright, as you can see, they got multiple things on here, man. They got 6x9, 6.5s. Even these right here are $35 for they 6.5s. They're on 2 ways, man. When I go up, man, the speakers that I actually purchased does not show. So the way that I had to do it, cause they only really show a minimum amount of things. So when I messaged the company itself, this is when he sent me this right here, and he's like, well, we do have mid-range. I'm like, I don't want no 2 ways. I'm not a fan of 2 ways. I'm not a fan of 2-way speakers. And you know, when he sent me that, that's when I went down and I ran across this right here is what he sent me. So they're 35 bucks right here. The bat box, 6.5 bat box. All right, there we go right there. 35 bucks, man, for the pair. 200 watts all together. So that's like 100 watt RMS. And they come in 6.5s and they come in 8s. And I mean, pretty good, man. And as like I told y'all, this is the lower brand of them. And I mean, the build quality is nice, man. Now I'm finna show y'all a little something else for people that want to be a little louder here. Now they actually have this brand here and a better speaker. And I mean, which is kind of crazy. My computer be freezing up sometime. I'm trying to see if I can get to it, which is a little crazy. There it is right there. And they're only $39. So these right here are 200 watts a piece. And they look pretty damn nice. They look pretty damn nice here, man. And once again, these come in 6.5. They come in 8-inch. And the 8s are actually a lot more wattage than the 6.5. You know, I don't know if anything different or nothing. I don't own the 8s. I can tell you about the 6.5s, but not the 6.5 in these. But we're gonna take a look at the 8s real quick. Now the 8s are the ones that are like 70 bucks. 6.5s are still $39, man. You can't beat that. So the 8s actually look pretty nice here, man. I mean, I actually think this would be a pretty good brand. I'm gonna give it a try myself on my own amps, you know, and I give you an honest feedback. I mean, I'm not getting paid for this, so I'm gonna be truthful as possible. I mean, what they gonna say? You can't buy my stuff no more. Nah, I'm just gonna be honest as possible. And because that's what you need, honesty. You don't need nobody up here that promoting somebody else's stuff. You just need positive feedback and or honest feedback. That's what I'm gonna say, honest feedback. And I'm gonna be honest, from what I'm looking at right now, from what I see right now, this is actually a pretty good solid speaker for 30 bucks or 35 bucks or whatever bucks I paid. It wasn't much. But this is actually a pretty good speaker, and I recommend it. I recommend it. And I ain't even hooked it up yet. But I'm gonna give it a try, and then we can go further into it and see exactly, is it a budget or is it just a waste of money? But I think it's gonna be pretty good. Like I say, 1,000.4 on all 4 of these. I think it's gonna be fucking awesome. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm finna go ahead and install this, and like I say, stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna drop the link down to Yanka website, and y'all can go and check, and if you need to buy something, just buy it, man. But I'm finna go ahead and probably install these probably tomorrow. If not today, I'm gonna probably get started today and probably done tomorrow. Cause I still gotta run amps and stuff in there. But I think it's a good buy. I mean, you can't beat the price. You can't beat the price. You can go to Walmart. You're not even gonna really spend $30 on a decent set of mid-range. So I actually think it's pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and end it like that. Let's get it.
I heard that money stack different when you stop helping ungrateful people through the bad times. I kept my faith in Jesus, made believers out of everyone that said I wouldn't achieve it. They won't believe it until they see it. Yeah. If they ain't giving you the same energy, cut the power off. Cut them off. You can be full-time with a person, they taking hours off. If they acting like they built off without you, make them stand on it. I'm ignoring all cap, but it's up there, you put your hands on me. Looking in the rear view at my past, a lot of regrets there. I ain't trying to kick it with you, like homie, if it ain't a chick there. I don't need friends, I got family, they gon' step for me. The main ones say they proud of me, coming up, they slept on me. I know my ex is somewhere, probably telling somebody that ain't shit. And whoever they telling, probably trying to shoot that shot airball they can't hit. Yeah, I done been finessed a few times. I done got played and I done got hurt. I done believed a few lies. I got nothing.